everybody, I'm Zach, and today I'm doing a very quick review of Elite Dangerous.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Elite Dangerous is sort of a space simulation game, I would call it, and there's a variety of different activities to do in it. Pretty much anything involving a spaceship in space you can do. This game was interesting. I originally picked it up because I'm excited about VR. The HTC Vive is coming for me, but a little bit late because I couldn't get it immediately. I was interested in it because, well, space sounds awesome and flying around in a spaceship sounds super cool. It took a little while to get used to, but once I got used to the game, it was kind of hard to stop playing. It's a strangely entertaining game. Like, it reminds me of games like Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon or something like that. Not that it's anything like those really, but it's a game where the activities are mysteriously enough really enjoyable, despite the fact that really you would think they might not be the most enjoyable. You know, you have other games that are linear and constantly are throwing new things at you, like Metal Gear Solid and stuff like that, but you know, Animal Crossing, you do things like, you know, catching butterflies or whatever, and you're paying off a house. Elite Dangerous is kind of the same way. The whole purpose of the game, I guess, is really just to do activities. There's like mercenary work where you go off and, you know, kill people. You could be a pirate and just steal stuff from people. You could be a bounty hunter and just search people out all on your own and kill them. And then there's things like trading, where you can trade rare goods or commodities, and there's a whole economy to everything. And then there's like mining, you can go out and search for resources, or you can explore space. There's a lot of stuff to do, but for some reason, even though they look time consuming and weirdly specific and maybe not that fun, they are. It's like Animal Crossing. It's like, why is catching butterflies fun? I don't know, it just is fun. And in Elite Dangerous, it's the same thing. Why do I have fun buying a bunch of computer components and then flying to a high-tech colony or whatever and selling it to them for a profit? I don't know. I just do. Now, what I find interesting about this game is that if you look on Steam, the game has weirdly mixed reviews. The number one complaint that I see is that people usually complain about the travel time. The game is a lot of flying around. I know, flying around in a spaceship in space. But the thing about it is that, yeah, usually it takes somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes, on average, I would say, to go between from the time you depart from one like colony and then you travel across the galaxy to another colony somewhere else in space. It takes somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes of traveling between systems and inside the solar systems and stuff like that, but it's fun. And it's not too boring or dull because, well, sometimes people try to kill you or whatever. I don't know. For me, I never thought that it was a big deal. I feel like people just misunderstand the purpose of the game. The community has the Dark Souls mentality. And what I mean by that is that I'm a big fan of Dark Souls, but I like Dark Souls because of the adventure, because of what it inspires in me based on the game. But lots of people think of it as like a leveling game where you get really high level and then you kill all the noobs and it's like noobs get wrecked. Elite Dangerous kind of has the same problem. Oh, you need to get as much money as quickly as possible and you need to do it with these exact activities because they get you the most money, and then you can get the biggest ship in the game and kill everybody. And it's like, who cares? That's not the point of the game by any means. The purpose of the game is to feel like you're actually a pilot in space doing whatever it is you do, or whatever combinations of it is you do. If you like mining, go mine. If you like to trade commodities, go trade commodities. If you like being a pirate, be a pirate. If you like being a mercenary, be a mercenary. That's the point of the game! I think the intent was a little bit more that it feels like a realistic space simulation. And it doesn't tell you what to do, it just gives you 1,000 credits and says, do what you want. Figure it out. It's supposed to feel free like real life, where you make decisions based on what you want to do with your life. The game has extremely fine-tuned social and political and economic systems. Every time you do a job for somebody, it makes them like you more, and it also helps them in their political or economic position or whatever. Every time you sell stuff to one colony, it helps their economy, or if you buy stuff from them or whatever. There's a lot of background stuff that goes on in it that you never have any part of. Well, you don't directly have to look at it, but you understand what's going on. If one economy gets a lot of, like, you know, sales going on, then it has an economic boom, and that's good. They constantly are writing like articles for this game about the fake galaxy world that it takes place in. It's really, really cool and really interesting. It makes you feel like you're actually in space flying a spaceship, and that was one of the reasons why I also got it, because the virtual reality, it's already made. The game was designed for virtual reality. Well, not directly for it, but it can be used in virtual reality, and that's one of my goals, is when I get the HTC Vive, I'm going to play the game with it and see how that plays out, because flying around in space and it looking real, yes please. If it sounds cool to you just based on how I described it, go get it, you'll have a blast. But if it's a game that you're not sure about, maybe go look up some like gameplay videos and try and talk to people who've played the game a lot and see if you like it. If you already have heard it and you think it sounds awesome, flying around in space, feeling like you're actually a pilot in space, you know, traveling around, then go ahead, go do it. But it's really not a game that's intended for literally everyone. It's not like space battles galore, you know? It's more about feeling like it's a real scenario, and that's about it. I recommend this game, as I said, blah blah blah. I liked it a lot. I'm gonna probably continue playing it, and I'm really excited to get to play it once I get the HTC Vive and get to feel like I'm actually in space, or at least I hope that's what it's gonna be. We'll see.